Hey everybody, Cold Scope Optic 7, and today will be the first day of the rest of your lives, because this is the first episode, as you can tell by the title and the description, of the My Minecraft LP. For those of you that have never been to YouTube before, LP is a Let's Play, and I don't really know if I'm gonna go, follow through completely with this, but, I thought it'd be kind of fun. Like, Minecraft is pretty fun, I guess. And, before we jump all the way into it, I'm gonna go ahead and admit this now. This world was not, I'd started it, maybe a half hour ago before I made this video, and, this is a house that I made in creative. This world was started in creative, I will admit to this. And I gave myself a bit of a handicap because I didn't want the first episode to just be completely about me talking about nonsense while I was building a house. So I made a pretty shit house. I wasn't gonna make it extravagant and kinda flaunt my creative talents to you, so I just went in creative and made a little box and a bed and some lights and another handicap I gave myself an enchanted iron sword, bane of arthropods, and a enchanted pickaxe, diamond pickaxe, which is, it has unbreaking and efficiency 1, and I'm debating with myself right now whether I should have went with a diamond pickaxe or not, because I think that's a bit too much of an advantage. But the only other thing I gave myself was a iron sword, and this one is not enchanted. As you can see, hold up, wait. It's not glowing. I guess you can only barely see it, but it's not glowing, and that's all I gave myself. You know, I didn't want to be an asshole and just kind of say, oh look, this is survival, but have diamond swords and whatnot. But the reason I built my house here is because of this interesting little crevice here. With this interesting little zombie here. Bag demon. No. Bad zombie. I didn't even give myself any food. But, ooh, look, iron. And shrooms. It's the best day of my life. You guys ever heard that song, The Most Loneliest Day of My Life by the, damn, I can't remember. I can never remember the artist of songs. It went the most loneliest day of my life. I heard it when I got out of school last year. Actually, I heard it a long time ago, and I didn't actually listen to the entire thing. I heard it from a movie called Disturbia a long time ago. I think it was back in 2008, and it was a movie starring Shia LaBeouf. And since I'm not really doing anything that interesting anyway, I guess I could talk about that for a second. I'm probably gonna get out of this cave. You can't see anything down here on this camera, but what I was gonna go, what was I saying, the movie. Anyway, alright, his dad died in a car accident, and his teacher kinda made fun of him for it, kinda, and he punched him, and that got him on probation, but the cop that was on probation, well, his probation officer, he didn't really like him because the guy he punched was his cousin. It was kinda funny. He was like, the guy you punched, he's my cousin. I'm sorry I was in that dark cave. I'll probably do most of the cave exploring off camera. Well, at least until I get some torches down there, but I don't think I gave myself that much of an advantage. I'm still debating whether or not I went overboard with the pickaxe, but I didn't give myself any axes to chop these trees down. Not really even any torches, actually. Not gonna eat this, but I guess I should probably go ahead with this food. Come here, piggy. Aw, that's a bummer. I call those dud pigs. They're just so worthless. Get bad. Get bad sheep. Hold that thought. Dude, I think a cat just jumped off the top of my house. I don't know how, I don't know why, but my eye was just kind of looking out my window, because, I just saw something that looked very cat-like just fly off the top of my house. I don't know what the fuck it was. Which is weird because we don't have any cats. Ooh, but I got these pork chops. So, back to the adventure. Hello, Mr. Cow. I should probably stop sprinting. Or at the very least, go get some cobblestone at least. But yeah, I intentionally built my house here. I didn't really know that this cave system would be here, but I thought it would be pretty interesting for the first episode. And since it's the first episode, I'm not really going to explore it too much until I get some torches, because this camera is very bad on an iPhone. And I've tried several apps, but until like I decide to stop being lazy and go buy some actual recording equipment, this is probably about as good as it's gonna get. Ooh, sword. And I was gonna use my laptop to upload videos, but I don't know if I said this in a different video. I spilled water like all over my laptop, like all over in the keyboard. It kind of fried it. But I took a computer technology class one time, and it said that if you get liquid into it, then the best thing to do is turn it off. But and I turned it off, and I thought maybe if I turn it back on in an hour or two it'll work, and it didn't. Like, only some of the keys worked. That said, I can't really very well use it because of the fact that only some of the keys work. And that's kind of a bummer. I can't even use my own password, which, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you could find the password to anything that I have locked, it's gonna be the same on everything else. I use at least the very most different variations of the same password for almost everything I keep locked. And, the hint I gave for my password, it's kind of obvious. It kind of discloses it a little bit, but it doesn't really make that much difference. And I actually fucked my laptop up like a few months ago, and I still have it in my drawer with the rest of my 360 games. And I'm specified 360 because I have other game systems. I have the first Wii still, but you know. Oh no, my yard. No. Anyway, I'll fix that later. I still have the first Wii system, and it's an interesting story about that. This was a few years ago. This was back before I had a 360. I used to have a PS3, and I didn't really game that much on the PS3. I didn't even have cool games. I had like Dragon Ball Z and whatnot, and I have an interesting topic to raise on that later. Actually, I'll get to it later. You haven't really seen the sign yet anyway, and a bunch of people won't really get it, but I had a PS3, and my friend wanted a PS3, and well, it wasn't my friend, it was my cousin, which is why I got him to buy it. He told me that if he bought me a Wii, then would I give him my PS3? And you gotta keep in mind, I take, like, aside from my laptop, I take very good care of my technology. And, it was, like, a mint condition PS3. Like, I dust it, like, every day. But, I mean, I dust it, I clean it out, I clean the disc for the games and everything constantly. But, and he said that if he bought me a Wii, would I give him my PS3? I was like, yeah. And I only had a few games. I had Dragon Ball Z games, I had, a few Guitar Hero games. I had some. I think I had one Call of Duty game. The only PS3 game I had, Call of Duty wise, was Black Ops. And I didn't even really play it that much. I think I was only like first Prestige. And that was kind of lame. But yeah, that is how I obtained a Wii. And the games I had on my Wii, I actually still have them. I have some Zelda games. I think it's Ocarina of Time. Wait, it's either that or Twilight Princess. I can't remember. Like, I really have not played it in so long. I had a new Super Mario Bros. Wii. In the near future, I kind of want to get a Wii U. Or a, if not a Wii U, like, I heard about the PS4 is coming out, and I'll probably get that. But, I'm really heavily considering getting a Wii U because I do like my Wii a lot, and I would like a Wii U actually. But I haven't even chopped any trees down, have I? But you know, I do really want a Wii U. Like I always did, like Nintendo games, and the other system I have an old Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which is more commonly referred to as the SNES. And like I said, I can't make these videos too long, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up pretty quickly. I just wanted to introduce the series, but yeah, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and games for those were like cheap. Like honestly, if you bought one used, you'd probably get one. You'd probably get like the guy would probably throw in like 20 free games in the box. But I have about 30 games for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I have another old game system. It's like a Sega thing, and I had a bunch of Sonic games. Like back in the day, they used to make Sonic games like crazy. I think I've had it since about 2003, actually. I still have my old GameCube. Most of the things I didn't start getting into, like Sony and Microsoft game systems and games until I was like 12, probably. And I'm 14 now, so I haven't really been doing it for as long as I've been doing like Nintendo stuff. Like I grew up with Nintendo and Sega, and it was pretty good times. But I think it's time to move on. Well, it's been time to move on. But I got my Xbox 360, but I bought that with my own money. Mine was like I got a bundle thing, I think. Meaning I got 2 controllers and a few games, but the games that came in it, I don't think I ever actually play them. I'll try and look up what they were, but I can't really remember. I don't even know where they are. Or if I think I let my friend borrow one of them. And I only let my friends borrow games that I don't like anyway. And that said, let me just go ahead and eat this pork chop. And this will probably be slightly inappropriate, but see you later.